Hey everyone, my name is Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome out to my YouTube channel, and tonight I go over my WWE NXT review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please go watch the video from the beginning all the way to the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this, cause I'm on the road to 8K and a path to YouTube partner. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my WWE Raw review on highlights, and go check out my WWE Royal Rumble review on highlights that I post on the channel. All right, let's get started. Now, WWE NXT was a decent show, and I give it a 4 out of 10. It says here's a place to check results and comment along with the newest episode of WWE NXT airing live on Tuesday night in the 8 p.m. Eastern Time slot on CW. Advertised for tonight's NXT Women's Champion Julia, Roxanne Perez and Bayley come together for a Vengeance Day Summit ahead of their title match on February 15th. Meanwhile, NXT champion Opal Femi teams up with Trick Williams to take on A-Town Down Under ahead of a triple threat title match that Trick isn't on. Keelani Jordan takes on Carmen Petrovic. NXT Heritage Cup champion Alexis King makes an appearance. Stephanie McCurry battles Jesse Jane and a whole lot more. Come right back here at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time when the NXT Live blog kicks off since the show starts on CW. A run record of everything that happened will be below this line here. Enjoy the show. All right. It says they say that Quan Doug Hart survived the flames unscared. The righteous calling card left upon the place gates for the inter interbreak the grip on power apart by just one one far one far human being, no weapon, no war machine, and now live blogging this pro wrestling show for you folks. Alright, let's get started. The show opens with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Alright, so we get the first match. Jesse Jane versus Stephanie Vaquero. This was a decent match. Circling, Stephanie Vaquero goes behind, waistline takedown, leg drop for a near fall scoop. For a near fall scoop slam, Jesse Jane floats out. Mat slam connects kick combination. Stephanie Vaquero connects with a figure four, a head scissor smash, and Jesse Jane falls to the floor. Stephanie Vaquero falls after Fatal Influence gets involved and lays her out, and we go to commercial break. We're back from commercial break. Jesse Jane sets her up top, and Seguri climbing up with her. Stephanie Mercury slips under and set her up with a cheeky noddle, adjusting Jesse Jane's position, climbing back up. Superplex connects back and forth. Stephanie Mercury sidesteps a cannonball senton. Soul Food setup corners, knees back, suplex connects. DDT into a victory roll pin. Nope. Tiger Fit kick, springboard crossbody, and Jasmine Nick breaks it up. But the referee allows it for some reason. Stephanie Mercury sends her packing with a headbutt underhook. Alright. It says the winner of the match by pinfall with the SBB, Stephanie Vaquero. This was a decent match. In the locker room, Zarya talks some trash at Lash Legend for failing to eliminate everyone in the Royal Rumble and also not taking the tag titles back to the NXT. Lash Legend says she's talking big for somebody who spent the weekend at home. Tatum Paxley steps in and says basically it's easy to talk, and Gigi Dolan agrees that Zarya has an attitude problem, and we go to commercial break. Back from commercial break, we get a hype reel for Roxanne Perez record-setting Royal Rumble performance. Obafemi is interviewed backstage and says Ava Rain might run NXT, but he runs the ring. And tonight he's gonna show A-Town Down Under that they don't belong in the ring with him, and he doesn't own Trick Williams a single thing. Lexis King is in the ring for a promo. This promo right here, it was a this was a good promo in my opinion. Alright, it says right here. He says he wanted to come out here and be humble, but But how can he be humble when he's on the path to being the biggest star in the history of professional wrestling? He could do it alone. Lots of legends in the back, but in a particular, William Regal tried to show him the light. Other names too, but he's got to look that kill in the pedigree that will. Did you really think he was gonna become some law abiding bidding some massive beta? No, because the king blood runs doesn't run with that of the nominee. No, normally he was born into the business, the son of a psycho who, but he never asked for this. He tried everything he could to be everything but his father. He didn't even know him, didn't know who he was, but he knows he was a loose cannon who do anything to win. All right. It's a shame he had too much potential through all the smoke and mirrors. He felt truly the best when he was his father's son because that is what he is. He talks about the NXT Heritage Cup champion and says she's been mistreated in his first proclamation proclamation as champion is to get rid of the world sports rules, no more rounds, certain cornermans or time limit. No from this day forward. This one falls winner take all because this is Fandango is here. He introduced himself saying he used to get real weird here in NXT, and that music means the world to him. Lexis King says he knows he says he knows who he is. He used to run around playing dress up with Tyler Breeze, right? This isn't the YMCA. This NXT. Fandango says that's very witty coming from a guy who looks like he had his face spray painted on this morning. He says the name is JDC and he represents the system of TNA wrestling, and the system is always looking for a little gold, and he wouldn't mind wrapping his lips around the cup and having a drink. He knows NXT and TNA have a working agreement, but what he doesn't know is that he just spoke to Ava and got himself a Heritage Cup match for next week. Lexis King says he doesn't know about the system. He just knows Fandango excuse Fandango, and he'll see him next week. We get a vicious. I'm sorry. We get a very serious, very cinematic D'Angelo family mentees that I suspect is a tie to a film that I don't know about based on how many none. Okay, it's a CW show called Wild Cards. All right, let's move on. That promo by Lexus King, it was it was um it was a good segment in my opinion. All right, let's move on. The family are watching it backstage, and everybody puts Tony over as a big Hollywood star. And Stacks sarcastically complains about D'Angelo not having time for them last week. Tony complains Stacks. He says he's just breaking ball, and Don tells him to focus on the breaking. Rich Hollins, and we go to commercial break. So we get Channing Stacks Lorenzo versus Ridge Holland. And this match right here, this was a quick match. Stacks jumps Bridge for the belt and we're off with reverse big back elbow up kicks. We see Sean Spears and his boys watching from the balcony, body blows and insecurity from Lorenzo, and Lorenzo sends Rich Hollins to the floor. Draw kick keeps him down. He sidesteps a baseball slide and shoves Stacks into the steel steps. Back inside, Rich Holmes working him over, neck crank and taunting Tony D. D'Angelos and Ariana Perazo at ringside. Channing Stacks fires up, whips reverse, leaping lariat. Rich Holmes meet him in a kick and kick boot from the apron and a slingshot codebreaker from Stacks. Lorenzo goes up top, caught on, goes up top. What's this? It goes was it says from Rich Holland's drop kick to the floor. Drop kick keeps him down. Sidesteps a baseball slide and he shoves Stacks into the steel steps. Back inside, Rich Holland works him over, neck crank and taunting Tony D'Angelo and Ariana Razzo. All right, it says Adriana Razzo. I'm sorry, Adriana Rizzo at ringside. Fires up with reverse leaping Larry. Rich Hollis meets him with a kick boot from the apron and a slingshot codebreaker from Stacks. Lorenzo goes up top, caught on the dive. Overhook suplex sends him flying. Rich Hollis to his feet, charging and boot up. He shoves Shannon Stacks to the floor, shoving Luca Crossfinio away, taking Stacks by inside. Crossfinio runs interference. Easy Dame gets in the ring and leaves the distraction. It's enough for Lorenzo to get two off a schoolboy. Rich Hollis with a big lariat. The winner of the match, Rich Hollis, wins by pinfall with a Redeemer. That was a quick match. Alright, let's move on. Josh Briggs and Yoshiki and Amara confronted Fraxium about how they know a match against them would be a brutal brutal beating, like how they beat out the mud so hard they haven't been back. Nathan Frazier says they're going to go defend the tag team titles against the Nemesis brothers in TNA. In the meantime, they should line up opponents so they can earn their big title shot. So Ruka and Zario make their entrance, and we go to commercial break. All right, so we get a tag team match: Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley versus Soruka and Zario. This was a squash tag team match. Tatum Paxley and Soruka to start a little back and forth before quickly moving on Gigi Dolan and Zario. Zario trying to host her around. Gigi Dolan slips out a bigger slap from Zario. Tag back to Soruka. Frankensteiner from Gigi Dolan off the ropes. Drop kick to Soruka. Tatum Paxley tags in an elbow drops a surfboard choke, apparently called the spider inside her. Tag to Gigi Dolan. Double jump senton atomic for a 2 count. Saruka gets away tag to Zario, slamming Tatum passing into Gigi Dolan. They tag back to Saruka and hits the Soul Snatcher. The winner of the match, Saruka and Zario win by pinfall with the Soul Snatcher from Saruka and Gigi Dolan. Okay, that was a squash tag team match. And so we go to commercial break. Back from commercial break, Trick Williams' interview. He says he hasn't spoken to Oval Family, but the plan is simple. It shows that he deserves a title shot, not Grayson Waller or Austin Theory. And Oval Family got his reset coming too. So it is what it is. Let's move on. Bailey makes her way, followed shortly thereafter by Roxanne Perez. So they show Julia, they show Roxanne Perez, and they show Bailey walking backstage. But before Julia can be announced, Roxanne Perez wants to talk about how great she was in the Royal Rumble. Julia can't wait because this is about the two of them. Bailey points out she doesn't win. Roxanne Perez says she did eliminate Julia through and says that Bailey is only coming back to NXT to throw her weight around the best women's division in the wrestling. But after the Royal Rumble, she gets it because she wants all the titles. And Bailey tells her she still doesn't get it. She built the ring. Her Dusty Rhodes taught her how to hold a microphone. and Roxanne Perez has no respect for any of that. When she lost the title, she lost her mind. But Bailey pushes through on all front, which is why she's gonna qualify for Elimination Chamber and go on to WrestleMania 41. All right, let's move on. And while Roxanne Perez throws her hissy fit, she might just lost her best friend too. And if she doesn't win the NXT title eventually, she'll be just fine. But will Roxanne Perez? She says Bailey doesn't get it because when it comes to the title, she has no friends, mention or equals. So she can't keep talking because she's gonna win her title back and then go to Raw and SmackDown with those titles. And if she decides to vacate the NXT title, maybe Cora Jade can finally win it. Entering the madness, Julia, my queen. She's had enough, and she tells Roxanne that she's nothing without nothing without a title, and that she's gonna beat Bailey too, and none of them will survive the beauty madness. Entering Charlotte Flair. This was a terrible segment by Charlotte Flair. She tells NXT that Mama has come home and asks everyone if they remember the last time she won the Royal Rumble and won the NXT Championship for a second time. She tells Roxanne Perez she's impressed at her Royal Rumble performance, but if she's a champion come WrestleMania 41, she'll be a runner-up again. She tells Julia that the hype is real and she respects her. And yes, this is the greatest women's division in the world, but she's better. Cora J shows up. It says Cora J shows up with a candlestick and lights Julia and Bailey up. Roxanne Perez begs off, but Cora J takes a swing at her, and she's only saved by being fast. It's enough to run away. She swats Julia and Bailey away for a good measure. If I was Bailey and Julia, I would have got my get back on Ross. No, I'm sorry, not Ross Perez. If I was Bailey and Julia, I would have got my get back on Cora Jade. That's all I gotta say. But I know Cora Jade is gonna be a baby face and Ross Perez is gonna be a heel. All right, it says Ava is in her office and security keeping all ego Ethan Page and Javon Evans apart. um Ava Rain lectures Giovanni was about attacking security while he isn't but he's not clear and says he was no choice but to surprise him. Ethan says he says she would punish him by pointing him in a match with him. Ava says they can have a match at Vengeance Day, but if and only if Giovanni Ellis can get himself clear. All right, so we get to go. So we go to the next match. Kelani Jordan makes her entrance to send us to commercial break. Back from commercial break, Hank and Tank agrees to Josh Briggs' proposal for a tag team match next week. All right, Rich Holland walks up to the D'Angelo family. All right. He says Tony D'Angelo had a look on his face saying he knows. If he got a true one-on-one title match, he knows he lose. Tony D'Angelo says he got one 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Rich Holland says Easy Dame messed that up, and Easy Dame should just a cage match. Tony D'Angelo says he doesn't need the family to be him and that's fine by him. All right, so we get Carmen Petrovic versus Kelani Jordan, and this was a solid match. Filling out Kelani Jordan with a shoulder block, empty on a leg sweep. Carmen Petrovic off the ropes with a kick for two. Kneeling armbar, Bulldog for a near fall. Back to the armbar. Kelani Jordan to the floor. Jada Parker comes down and out to the Alza for the distraction. And Carmen Petrovic dives on her back inside, and we go to commercial break. All right, back from commercial break. Jado Parker has joined the commentary desk. Keelaney joined with the X Factor. Cover for a 2 count. Carmen Petrovic runs into double knees in the corner. Handspring release victory roll out of the corner. Cover for a 2 count. Back and forth Olympic slam from Keelaney joins sets it up. Split legged moonsault so nice she does it twice. Cross screwing it's over. Post match, Keelaney Johnny immediately locks in the whole back, and the referee had to break it up. And the referee Daryl Sharma reversed the decision. So the winner by pinfall, Carmen Petrovic. That's all I gotta say. All right, let's move on. So Carmen Petrovic wins by disqualification. Stephanie Mercury is interviewed in the parking lot. She says she does everything in her power to rise. Is no different for Fallon Henley's title. She says Jesse Jane and Jasmine can't help her, and she sees her in hell. All right, let's go, and so we go to break. Back from commercial break, Bailey storms into Ava's office and demands a match against Corey. Ava says there's timing issues. Bailey says she doesn't care when or how, and Ava gives her the match next week. All right, let's move on. Josh Briggs and Yoshi and Amara roll up, and they both got a tag match for next week. And Ava makes it a triple threat match. Them against Hank and Tank and No Corner Catch Crew. Axiom says if they beat those teams, they deserve a title match, and Ava Rain agrees. A Town Down Under is A Town Down Under are interviewed on their way to the ring, and they talk about how great they are and how they're gonna win tonight. But they disagree as to who's gonna win that NXT match today. Grayson Waller smooths it over by saying that one of them gonna win no matter what. In my honest opinion, Austin 3, you better turn on Grayson Waller. And that's all I gotta say. Austin Theory needs to turn on Grayson Waller. So Austin Theory can be on his own. That's just my opinion. Alright. So we get the main event of the evening. So we get a tag team match. A Town Down Under Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus Obafemi and Trick Williams. And this tag team match, man, this was this was an average tag team match. This tag team match was average. All right, Austin Theory and Trick Williams to start. Austin Theory in control entirely, but Trick Williams runs over him with uppercuts and a drop kick. John for over family. Austin Theory drops a toe hold him in a in the turnbuckles and follows it with a rolling thunder drop kick. Tag to Grayson Waller, tag to over family, and he tosses Grayson Waller around until Trick Williams tags himself in. A scoop and a slam join at each other again. Front kick from Trick Williams whips reverse dug a Larry. Over trot tips his own partner up and pulls him out of the ring, arguing with each other, and Grayson Waller takes him out with a toe control that sends us to commercial break. Now here's the thing: how come NXT can have a commercial break and a match on to the left, a split commercial break, but Monday Night Raw can't? Show me how that makes sense. How is that NXT can have a picture-in-picture commercial break, but WWE Raw last night did not have no picture-in-picture? How does that make sense? Sound it off down below in the comment section. It says, we're back from commercial break. Austin 3 working Trick Williams over. Eventually, he makes the tag to Over Family. Takes them both out with a combination fall away slam. Slash Samoan drop. Charging uppercuts corner to corner. The toss and powerbomb on Austin Theory. Trick Williams taps himself in. Oprah family is none to please. Grayson Waller is legal as well. Nothing. Rolling elbow takes Trick Williams out. All right. Trick Williams ducks a Larry pump kick. Austin Theory breaks it up. Eddie Thorpe is here. A-Town down under to what happened to capitalize. All right, the winner of the match, A-Town Down Under, win by pinfall on Trick Williams, and that was a average tag team match. But Austin Theory needs to turn on Grayson Waller, and that's all I gotta say. It says post match, Eddie Thorpe ban dish the leather strap and stares over Femi down, but the champ takes his leave. So Eddie Thorpe attacks Trick Williams with it, hammering him with punches and standing tall. Again, the show goes off the air with the color bars, and this time we get an image of four people standing in a shadow briefly, and WWE NXT goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion about what I think about WWE NXT. Now, WWE NXT was a decent show, and I give it a 4 out of 10. If you guys enjoy my WWE NXT review on highlights, please watch the video from the beginning all the way to the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content because I'm on the road to 8K and a path to YouTube partner. Follow my social media down below in the description. Like I stated earlier from the beginning of the video, go check out my WWE Raw review on highlights I posted on the channel yesterday, and also go check out my WWE Royal Rumble review on highlights that I did on the channel as well. Alright, I'm gonna make a 3-minute YouTube short video by showing you guys my thumbnail twice. So I'm going to show you guys 1000% full proof. I'm going to make a 3-minute YouTube short video by showing all my social viewers my thumbnail twice in that video by itself. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my AEW Dynamite review and highlights. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. And I will see you guys tonight at 4 o'clock a.m. for my upcoming world premiere for my WWE NXT review and highlights. Whoever shows up and be the first one in my chat will get a shout out. And that's all I gotta say. But make sure you guys read the pin that's on top of the chat when my world premiere starts, so you guys won't miss out. I'm trying to have a lot of people in my world premiere. So can we get like more than 7 people come to my premiere? We're trying to get more than 7 people to watch my world premiere for my WWE NXT review highlights. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload. And share this video everywhere with your friends and family and tell them all about my channel because I'm on the road to 8K and a path to YouTube partner. Make sure you guys run my videos and run my playlist so I can get the watch hours I deserve because I'm almost at 2,000 watch hours, but I'm aiming towards 3,000 watch hours. So make sure you guys continue to run my playlist and run my videos because I need those watch hours. That's all I gotta say. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always love yourself. Treat yourself the way that you want to be treated. If people treat yourself nicely, people are going to treat you nice back, and that's fast by itself. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. See you guys later.